Are we live? All right. Are we near WWDC? This is a very special 25th year for James Dempsey and the Breakpoints. But first, we want to talk to the person who's here from Techtonica. We've had them as our beneficiaries the last couple of years. This is Michelle Glauser, the founder and CEO. You've heard from board members. And so we want to talk to her a little bit about this. There's a QR code behind me for donations, if you would be so kind. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the mission of Techtonica?
Yes, our mission is to help women and non-binary adults who are seeking economic empowerment overcome barriers into tech careers.
So tell me how you go about doing that.
Yeah, so our program is we have a full-time program and a part-time software engineering program, and we include stipends so people can afford living while they're doing the program, and laptops, and then it's followed by either job placements with one of our hiring partners or job search support.
So what is the curriculum they go through? What is it that you teach them there?
It is the Pern stack, and I don't know if that means anything to people, but full stack JavaScript, basically web development, but the placements don't always continue with that, so they have to learn whatever the companies require of them.
And so you're asking people to help you out in various ways. One of them's money. Any other thing that you might be looking for?
Ooh, there are actually a few things. Our curriculum is open source on GitHub, so if anyone wants to contribute, feel free to take a look at the issues, see if there's anything you can add there. Donations, we always are looking for hiring partners and volunteers. We love our mentors. They make the experience personal for people. So if you would like to mentor, please sign up on our website.
And so the QR code will take you to the donation and also the website for more. Anything else that you'd like to tell people?
Yes, you asked me earlier what I was proud of, and I thought about it, and I wanted to say that we recently spoke with our biggest hiring partner, Sony PlayStation, and they said that the average extension rate for apprentices in their program is 65%, but for Techtonica grads, it's 86%. Woo!
So please thank Michelle Glauser from Techtonica, and there's the QR code if you'd like to help out. Thank you.
Yes, we're all over there with these bright name tags, so come find us and make a donation. Other years, we've had the cost of the tickets as well for donations, so this year with free tickets, we would love extra donations.
I love how you do that. Thank you so much. Well, this is a special Thursday night edition of James Dempsey Live near WWDC. This year's focus, of course, based on the conference, is on performance enhancements, making things run a little better. We've got violin, we've got cello, we've got a Chapman stick this year, a couple saxophones, the core band, and as always, a whole lot of ukuleles. So please welcome to the fabulous X-Bar, live near WWDC, celebrating 25 years of playing your favorite songs about developing for Apple platforms, James Dempsey and the Breakpoints.
Thank you. How is everybody doing tonight? We usually start a little late. My apologies for tonight. We've been trying to get a live stream going. We did, so that's good at least, but thank you for your patience. We are here in Cupertino. Hit the slide. Did it do it? There it is. Right down the road from Apple Park. The very first time we've done a live near Dub Dub in Cupertino. Very exciting. And we're here at the X Bar, which is the blingiest venue we've ever been at. So I'd like to thank you all for coming out tonight. How is everybody doing tonight? And of course, I also do want to mention and thank you very much for coming out to support Techtonica. By the end of the night, you will have this QR code memorized. But I encourage you very much, check out the merch table. We didn't charge admission this go-round. We did it more like an old school live near Dub Dub show where it's free open door, but we're really relying on you and your donations to help support Techtonica. So if you've already donated or bought some merch, give yourselves a round of applause. That thing back there is gonna kill me. All right, so, we really can't. All righty, we're gonna do a song next. It's a Swift song about a little something. We got our guy, all right. A little something you learn when you're brand new to Swift. Let's do that song now.
Just empty space. If nothing's there, you won't miss it, 'cause your code is explicit. We're handling either case. A type that is optional is like a programmatic shot in the dark. Well, you're never quite certain something's behind the curtain, so the type has a question mark. Operator for nil coalescing. That double question mark can be quite a blessing for you. Whoa, 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 with complicated instance graphs. As you complain, and you can traverse them tersely with option of chaining, calling methods, properties, and subscripts pertaining to you. Now it's solo optional. Soloist tonight on keyboard, Mr. Ken Case. And 1, 2, 3, 4. about to become incredibly dramatic in here. In 1, 2, 3, 4, you might think you are being resourceful, unwrapping optionals in ways that are forceful, but building one you may soon be remorseful, as it all comes crashing down. That exclamation point should make you wonder, am I committing a programming blunder? When the real pleasure all have asunder, as it all comes crashing down, crashing down. It all comes crashing down. And soon you'll be finding you should be optional binding. Show off. It was clothing optional as I stepped onto the beach. While my eyes got their fill of folks dressed up in nil, I kept my towel well within reach. Now you know in optionals, a strongly typed, wrapped up little gift. The moral of this optional story is they're mandatory. When you're coding in Swift, the moral of this optional story is they're mandatory. When you're coding in Swift. Okay. And a big round of applause for Mr. Ken Case on keyboard. Which just coincidentally brings us to our next slide. One of our sponsors for the event, the Omni Group. Let's hear it for the Omni Group. So the Omni Group, of course, you probably know them for Omni Focus, Omni Plan, Omni Outliner. If it starts with Omni, it's probably from the Omni Group. But I use their apps every single day. They've been a massive supporter of our show for many years, even before Ken was performing with us. And we are thrilled to have them back as a sponsor. I highly recommend checking out all of their products, their test flights. They're a fantastic company. So a big round of applause for their support and for Omni. All right. We're gonna hear some sad, sad chords pretty soon. Oh, that's a sad one. That's another sad one. And actually, could we bring the house lights down a little bit? Eventually. That feels more like a show. That's not why we had sad, sad chords, though. We had sad chords because this song is about something that happened to me a long time ago. You'll realize just how long a time ago it was by the dated references to hardware and people involved in the lyrics of the song. However, the heart of the song, the gut punch that I felt when this happened to me, that has not changed over the years. Hardware comes and go, but this feeling in the pit of your stomach lives on. And this is something that didn't just happen to me. It's probably happened to you or someone you love. Happened to millions of people around the world every day. We'd like to do that song for you now. almost dropped my iPhone 5. Yeah, on the gray stone floor of the Apple Store. Yeah, I almost dropped my iPhone 5. Virginia sus could see my calamity. Yeah, I almost dropped my iPhone. Almost dropped my iPhone. Almost dropped my iPhone 5. Yeah, almost dropped my iPhone. Almost dropped my iPhone. Almost dropped my iPhone 5. A look of shock was on my face. I thought of the money spent as I watched its descent. It wasn't even in a case to save me from despair. I caught it in midair. Caught it in without a moment. I caught it in my fumbling fingers found it there. Found it there. Does it piss off Johnny Ive as dents and scratches malign his pristine design? Almost dropped my iPhone. Almost dropped my iPhone. Almost dropped my iPhone 5. Yes, it did now. Almost dropped my iPhone. I almost dropped, almost dropped my iPhone 5. Yeah, almost dropped my iPhone. I almost dropped, almost dropped my iPhone 5. Yeah, almost dropped my iPhone. I almost dropped my iPhone. Almost dropped my iPhone 5. Almost dropped my iPhone. Almost dropped my iPhone 5. Thank you. I guess now I have to write one almost crashed my Lamborghini. There we go. So, our other sponsor for this evening is Martian Craft. Big round of applause for Martian Craft. So Martian Craft will help you out if your team needs some assistance, if you need an app built from scratch. They have been I looked it up, they have been supporting our concert since 2016. They are an awesome member of the developer community supporting us like that. 2 years ago, they celebrated their 20th anniversary. Now, give them a round. You don't stick around as a consultancy, doing work for other folks, filling in the gaps when a team needs some help, building apps from scratch when there's a need. You don't stick around for more than 2 decades unless you're really good at what you do. So, well, give them a round. Sure, somebody was about to clap.
So you may not have a need now, your team, your company may not, but when that crunch time comes, when you need to make a call, please consider Martian Craft. Thank you. All right. And give them another round of applause. So we'd like to do a song now about a topic I worked on for about 5 years when I was at Apple, accessibility. When I originally wrote this song, it was about AppKit and macOS accessibility. I've updated it to be UI Kit accessibility, and that's the version we'll do for you right now. Is a tiny little server of information of its user interface. It dishes out the dirt with such a quiet fervor, you might not even realize it's taking place. VoiceOver gets aligned with representation of your apps, UI elementary. Then it's just elementary, my dear Watson. Your app's an open book, no more mystery. Some folks ain't got much use for bitmaps on screens. They get the lay of the land through this alternate means. If you want to build your app for maximum utility, take a little time, implement accessibility, and tell the story of your application. Describe the glory of its interface so that we know sight unseen what's going on the screen. And share your app with the whole human race. There's an object behind each UI element. UI accessibility methods compute the response to each request that VoiceOver send for any action or attribute. VoiceOver also registers to be notified when things are happening blow by blow, like when elements change where they reside, or view controllers come and go. For standard controls, this is all built in. You write a view of your own. We need your help for the win. This isn't rocket science in some government facility. Take a little time, implement accessibility, and tell the story of your application. Mind the quarry of its interface so that it's easy as pie to automate your UI and share your app with the whole human race. On sax, Danny Behar. Worth 1,000 words, they say. I don't believe that ratio anymore, 'cause just a word or two goes such a long, long way to describe what an icon is for. You can use those descriptions to suit your style. You can set them right in IB, or you can, if you're suffering from storyboard denial, do it programmatically.
Regardless of the way you get things done, you know accessible apps really have more fun. They can room it to greatly enhance your versatility. So take a little chance, implement accessibility, and tell the story of your application. Describe the glory of its interface so that we know sight unseen what's going on the screen. And it's easy as pie to automate your UI and weave every detail that we should render in Braille. Share your app with the whole human race. Another round of applause for Danny Behar on sax. All right, next up, we're bringing up TJ. And TJ is going to... If you've never seen that instrument before, it's called a Chapman stick. Believe it or not, TJ is the second Chapman stick player we've had perform with us over the years. Even on his way out, he can't help but hit a cymbal, right? All right, so last year, in late June, I wrote a song about a recently introduced feature called Liquid Glass. And so the song we're about to perform is based on my experience over the past year, just over the past year. Let me just, there we go. Oh, liquid glass, liquid glass. Liquid glass. I made the lyrics as intelligible as liquid glass controls are legible. Come on, everybody, sing along. You don't know the words, but neither do I. Oh, liquid glass, liquid glass. Liquid glass, manina, liquid glass, banina, liquid glass. But of course, as we all saw on Monday in the keynotes, they've done another iteration on liquid glass, and one thing that they added was a slider. And so since Monday, we've been working very hard to, well, the question is like, what would that slider do to that song? We've been trying to, and so bring it on out, we've been working very hard to reverse engineer the liquid glass slider. And those icons are not in SF symbols, by the way, so you really have to go out of your way to abuse them like this. Now, let's just give that slider a try. You look, well, just first, look at the amazing translucency of the control, right? And it has like a depth to it that you just don't get with, like, in previous UIs. So let's see what happens if we bring it all the way to the other side.
And then let's bring it all the way back. It is the first beta, you know, so. Excellent. All right, so let's play the song again. And we're gonna start there, but then we'll see what happens when we adjust the slider. All right, wait. Alrighty. Oh, look. Wait, what? Here we go. Oh, liquid glass, liquid glass. Liquid glass. I made the lyrics as intelligible as liquid glass controls are legible. All right, let's adjust that slider all the way to the other side. It's okay, it only has to survive tonight. Much better in its second pass. Maybe less people will now harass this year's liquid glass. The newish liquid glass. This year's liquid glass. No Apple employees were harmed in the making of that bit. We're going to bring some folks back up on stage. Yeah. You ready? Yeah. All right, let's do it. 1, 2, I said, modeling man, I'm a modeling man. They say you were modeling, I say, oh, yes, I am. But there's no catwalk involved in the modeling I do. There's no way for me to try that kind of modeling too. Some people want to date a model for a new application. Don't want to write a lot of code, simply use configuration to define a data model with each new iteration as you build a prototype of persistence automation. Some people want to date a model but prefer one in fashion. If you date a data model, that's an interesting passion. If you're a dreamer with a schema, you can usually cash it over. You got the looks in your clothes, they are clashing. Modeling man, I'm a modeling man. Let me lay it all out so that you'll understand. You'll have the terminology and concepts at your command, so you can also be a modeling woman or man. I said the managed object model, also known as the MOM, describes a data model that your eye acts upon. You can build a data model as pretty as you please, adding items to the model known as entities. Where headed entities are right by me. It's what a thing's supposed to be. What type, what sort, what class, what kind, whatever you might have in mind. Make a name mapped to a class. Now your model's grown fast. Works them all, come to grips with attributes and relationships now, baby. Now you're modeling too. ensue like episodes of Three's Company. I said a modeling man, I'm a modeling man. They say, are you modeling? I said, oh yes I am. There's no photographers involved in the modeling I do. I got down by everyone, I sent my headshot to. It's a crime shame. And attributes a simple value, string number or date, or some big old blob of data that's contained in some state. You can mark it transient if you don't care about its fate. Otherwise, will persist in data stalls that you create. Oh, yeah. Two entities can be connected, kind of joined at the hip. The formal name for this relation is a relationship. One references the other, so it can't give it the slip. The inverse reference is maintained for a convenient round trip. Said a modeling man, I'm a modeling man. They say, are you modeling? I say, oh yes I am. But don't come knocking if it's rocking in the back of my van. Probably wrestling with relationships I don't quite understand. Let's slow it on down. Modeling man, I'm a modeling man. They say, are you modeling? I say, oh yes I am. It's not too glamorous at all. This kind of modeling, it's true. But I've even seen a supermodel with the abs that he did. Thank you. Another round for Tim Condon on sax. You can stay up here for just for a sec. Tim, I'm going to introduce the members of the band. They just left. So first of all, on drums, Mr. John Fox. John is the only drummer who has ever appeared with the Breakpoints, as far as I remember. And he has performed at Live Near Dub Dub since 1967. When John was 18. So please give it up for John. On bass, Todd Moore. And Todd is the most intermittent bass player in Breakpoint history. Because Todd performed with us in 2016, 2017, 2023, and now again in 2026. So let's hear it for him. And we're thrilled to have Todd with us tonight. On guitar, Pavan Rajam. So if you've come to past shows, you may have seen Pavan playing lead guitar. He'll play some of that for you a little later tonight, and he already did on Almost Dropped My iPhone. But this year he's stepping into the role and doing some rhythm guitar parts as well. So let's hear it for Pavan. And I'll introduce, he's right here, Rob Napier. And Rob, the very first time he performed guitar in public was at a Breakpoints show in 2017. It was 2 chords in the Leaky song, C and G, but over time he has progressed such a long way as a guitar player that he now can just accompany solo with me. Yeah, that's great. So big round for... And you may know him from Server-Side Swift and Vapor, Tim Condon on sax. And this is Tim's second year performing with us. All right. That's enough band intros for now. No, wait, there's one more. There's one more. I caught him in the corner of my eye because I always forget. The man who's not on stage, the person who keeps the visuals in sync with the music, on slide advance keyboard, the indispensable, the incomparable, Daniel Steinberg. He's at this crazy DJ booth. Please check it out. We actually ordered him some headphones that lit up too, but they did not arrive in time. So next year. We also kind of figured out that Daniel is the breakpoint that has performed in the most shows other than me. So and one day you should ask him about different, like, keyboard, space bar. Like, you know, guitar players get very particular about their instruments. Daniel's very particular about his space bars. All right, actually, we are going to do a little very different song from Modelin' Man. It's a barbershop quartet piece. And so, this was maybe 3 years back? About 3 years back, I was like in New England. I was at an antique store and they had this box of sheet music, like barbershop stuff from like the late 1890s, 1910s. And I came across this sheet music, My Beautiful Mutable Shared State. And I thought, that's strange. Got my pitch pipe. What are we at? Yeah, that's it. So I'd like to do that song for you now, but I'm gonna kill myself on that thing. All right, gather in. Let's all. You guys come in closer, so the mic picks us up. No point singing if the mic doesn't pick you up. 1, 2, 3. Oh, my beautiful, mutable shared state. I don't know how to begin. I decline to design to the sad fate of the trouble that you get me in. Oh, my beautiful, mutable shared state, with references all over town. Well, my back was turned and then later I learned you mutated your state all around. Oh, my beautiful, mutable shared state, I might just show you the door by adjusting my preference for types with a reference and valuing values much more.
by adjusting my preference for types with a reference and valuing values much more.
Thank you. And of course, what would you follow that song up with? But, you know, something that carries the mood along. So this next song has audience participation. Very important audience participation. There's one word, and one word only, that you need to say. You'll figure it out pretty quickly, and TJ's gonna lead you on it. Let's hear it for TJ.
I will expect more energy than that. Just no.
I didn't catch what he said, so. All right, are we ready?
Ain't got no time for clever common courtesy.
And let's hear it again for Pavan. I tried it on my ukulele. It did not go well. So we're going to do a song now that is even more metal. We just don't say which metal. Now, this song was originally from 2007, I believe. It was written about one technology. Then another technology came along a little later, and I reworked the words a little. Are we all here? Come on up. Oh. That's right. There we go. That was the Apple feedback tool just there. Ah, get it? Ah, yeah. The puns are a-flying. Gotcha. All right, so if we're all set, yeah? Okay, good. Because sometimes the way you feel about a framework or a type can only be expressed with an up-tempo country western song. I'd like to do that now. 1, 2, 3, 4. I love you. From the first time that I saw you, I just knew that my life would change forever in so many things I do. So let me take this moment just to say that I love you. Swift UI view. When love it used to be imperative to state my every need. As a detailed sterilized narrative how my partner will proceed. But with you it's so much easier. I just say I do declare. You respect my declarations and render my UI with care. I love you. I love you. And all conforming types within your retinue. Look it up. Sometimes I take for granted all these many things you do. So let me count some reasons why I say that I love you. Well, you got buttons and slider spacers and dividers. You never sent a rumor an Apple Insider. H stacks, V stacks, back to front Z stacks. The name of the game is frame fighting with min-max. Making with the dark mode, scrolling through a wide load. Dynamic type adjustments, without a lick of my code. Another thing nice is you work across devices and got accessibility too. I love you. I love you. It's a simple love, not much hullabaloo. I once sent you a greeting card by Maya Angelou. The words are mighty flowery, but the gist was I love you. Sometimes you can be primitive, as basic as can be, and sometimes so sophisticated with composed complexity. You adapt to your surroundings anytime you hit the scene. You like hanging out in bars, that's mainly toolbars that I mean. Yeah, mainly. And you're so animated with vivacity and verb, updating transforms and opacity along a timing curve. You adjust your destination if a change should come about. Easing into situations, then you smoothly ease on out. Well, I love you. I love you. That's why I have your API as a tattoo. Your body has some modifiers, so I modified mine too. I'm running out of places to display that I love you. Well, spending my days setting my ways, suddenly you come along. Spun me around till I finally found you, got me singing a different song. I love you. I love you. Let me tell you one thing more, just entree new. my love will still feel new. 'Cause each passing year gets better since I fell in love with you. I love you. And I think everybody's up for the next one, yeah? Come on up. People switching sides. All right. Before we start, let me introduce some more folks in the band. First of all, on violin, which magically becomes a fiddle in the last song, is Emily Kim. On guitar and dramatic vocals in the optional song. Peek your head through there so they can see you, Mr. Jonathan Penn. And you can't see him all because there's a wall of people. But he's going to be starting off the next song. So make a little pass so people can see Ken Case on keyboard and vocals. We have two sax players. You already met Tim a little earlier. Let's give it up for Danny Behar. This is Danny's very first time performing at Live Near Dub Dub, so. Now, as you can tell, the band this year is so large, it spills over onto the floor. On cello, Mr. Ken Case. No, Ken Ferry. Oh my God. Let me take that again. On cello, Mr. Ken Ferry. Ooh. There's a reason, like, I named the band after myself. Otherwise, I would not introduce myself correctly. All right. Oh, let's do some singers. Well, first of all, he's not holding his banjo at the moment, but playing banjo on the last song, doing backing vocals off and on for the rest of the night, Mr. Adrian Eves. And on backing vocals, Ken Case. No. Joining us for the second year, Daniela Vrazan. Back after a couple of years' absence, and she'll be, well, Serenity Caldwell. Also back after a few years away, Laura Savino. We already talked about Rob. And on Chapman's stick, backing vocals and leading you all in saying right, TJ Usayan. Did I forget anybody? All right. Oh, well, Daniel again. All right, good. So we're going to do a little song that we performed for the first time last year, and hope you enjoy it. Looking around, it's not always easy. Looking around and know just what to think. All of your views you arrived at so easy. So
fall out of sync. I'm looking for a source of truth, something to depend on, something I can count on, something I can build my views upon. I'm looking for that source of truth in a world that's always changing. The state of things keeps rearranging. Need something to base my views upon. Over time, reality is mutable, but in each moment, indisputable. Need to find a source that's suitable to build I'm searching. Chucked with views of the same identity. That's your values fade when you use that state. Well, what will you be finding when you use that binding? When your view updates a binding behind the scenes, there's some unwinding. Back to the instance where the values sit. This magical connection provided by property right above value projections. Magical, how swift do I can give? I'm looking for, I'm looking for a source of truth, something to depend on, something I can count on, something I can build my views upon. I'm looking for that source of truth in a world that's always changing. State of things keeps rearranging. Need something to build my views upon. When something is observable, your faith should be unswervable. Then your view should now deserve to pull those values for display. When you make a property bindable, it becomes read-write designable. Now views are designable that can edit down the way. I'm looking for over time. I'm looking for over time. Reality is mutable, but in each moment indisputable. Need to find a source that's suitable to build my views upon. I'm looking for that source of truth, something to depend on, something I can count on, something I can build my views upon. I'm looking for that source of truth in a world that's always changing. State of things keeps rearranging. Need something to base my views upon. I'm looking for a source of truth, something to depend on, something I can count on, something I can build my views upon. I'm looking for that source of truth in a world that's always changing. State of things keeps rearranging. Need something to base my views upon. I'm looking for that source
Thank you. We are now going to take a brief intermission. Please scan those QR codes. Please check out the merch. I want to point out one particular piece of merch you may be interested in. Every year we do show posters. For the last 2 years, we've used Icon Factory, and they've done a fantastic job. But we take a few of them, and we have everybody that performs on stage sign that show poster. There's a very limited number, and all proceeds from all of the merch goes directly to Techtonica. So encourage you to check it out. And also, they all come in hard cardboard envelopes to make it easy to ship back home or put in your suitcase. So check it out, and we'll see you in a little bit. Well, that'll work well. Whenever you want. Test to put the code through its paces, to check correctness of each of its cases. Cause it just might avoid some red faces, to not ship the problem at all. Go to fail, go directly to fail, jump over code that you should execute. Go to fail, go directly to fail, go left unreachable and destitute. Go to fail. Some bug-free oasis. It's probably screwed up in a couple of just a mirage after all. Go to fail, go directly to fail. We've all been there and vowed never again. Go to fail, go directly to fail. But over time we let our guard down and then go to fail. Whoa, go to fail. Whoa, go to fail. Sometimes you go to fail. Thank you. And I do want to say a big hello to everybody watching on the live stream or in the recording. Thank you so much for joining us remotely. And I know I've made the appeal for your donations here. If you're also watching on the live stream, we would really greatly appreciate if you donate to Techtonica. The links are right there on that webpage you're watching on. Now, before we do our next song, we actually have a surprise celebrity guest in the audience tonight. I'd like to invite him up on stage. Apple employee number 8, the one, the only, Chris Espinoza.
Thank you, James. So, welcome to WWDC and nearby WWDC. I've been at every WWDC that's ever been, including the ones that weren't called WWDC back in the 80s.
Gotcha.
Did Stump the Experts. My first presentation was something called Apple Marketing Threat or Menace. That was one of my favorites. And I had the privilege to present the introduction of Xcode 1.0 with Steve Jobs in the keynote in 2004. That was one of my favorite moments. So let's give it up for Xcode.
Xcode.
But for a long time, I just did the annual update on what was going on with AppleScript, and that was not a really popular session, so it was booked at the end of the week in a faraway room in a back corner late in the day, and I was trying to get through my presentation to the crowd of 40 or 50, maybe 80 stalwarts who really cared about it, and we kept getting interrupted by applause and shouting and laughter from the next room. And I was getting really, really annoyed. It's like, what's going on? I mean, I know some of the demos are funny, but it can't be that funny. And this is going on for a long time. And I only learned later that the people who were booking the dates and slots for the presentations had booked me up against and right next to James Dempsey and the Breakpoints. And I did not forgive you for a decade. But now, you are forgiven. You have written about several products I've shipped.
Thank you.
I didn't do liquid glass, so I'm not hurt.
That's all right.
So, but
I'm hoping to retire that song, the Liquid Glass song.
I'm sure we'll do something else
Well,
for you to poke fun at.
Well, thank you for taking the time to come up and tell us that story. And you're in a Breakpoints t-shirts. Yes. Could we get a picture?
Sure.
That'd be great.
Marcom has not approved this appearance. So don't rat me out.
I will not rat him out.
Okay.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Chris.
Jake.
And let's hear it for Chris Espinoza. I did not know Chris was going to be here tonight, so thank you for graciously telling that story. We'd like to do a little song now called Model View Controller. MVC's a paradigm for factoring your code into functional segments so your brain does not explode. But to achieve reusability, you gotta keep those boundaries clean. Model on the one side, view on the other, the controllers in between. Model view, it's got 3 layers like Memorials do. Model view, creamy controller, yeah. Model objects represent your applications raised on Detra. Custom classes that contain data logic and etc. You create custom classes in your app's problem domain. And you can choose to reuse them with all the views, but the model objects stay the same. You can model a throttle in a manifold. Model the title of a 2-year-old. Model a bonafide Chardonnay. Model all the glottal stops people sing. Model the cattle in a boiling eggs. You can model the waddle in Hexley's legs. Model view. Hexley's a reference from 2002. Model view. Controller, yeah. Model view. Model all the models opposed for GQ. Model view. Controller, yeah. View objects tend to be controls used to display and edit. Coco's got a lot of those, well written to its credit. Take a Coco text view, hand it any old Unicode string. User can interact with it, it can hold most anything. Oh, but if you don't know about the model, that string could be a phone number or the works of Aristotle. Keep the coupling loose, so achieve a massive level of radius. Model view. On a retina display, you know it's all times 2 or 3. Model view, controller, bridge. I'll bet you're wondering now. I'll bet you're wondering how data flows between model and view. The controller has to mediate between each layer's changing state. Synchronize the data of the two. It pulls and pushes every change value. Yeah. Model view. Mad props to the small talk crew. For model view, controller, yeah. Model view. It's pronounced oh, not ooh, ooh. Model
of you controller, yeah. Controllers know the model and view very intimately. They gotta know just enough to do all the right stuff in this menage a three. They got a lot on their hat, coordinating role they give your rabbit soul, making it all that it can be. Ouch, mind of you. Notification, delegation, target action to mind of you, controller, yeah. Mind of you. Now you can claim to be an MVC guru, mind of you, controller, yeah. Mind of you, mind of you, mind of you, controller, yeah, yeah, yeah. Mind of you, mind of you, mind of you, controller, yeah, yeah. Mind of you. Thank you. So, this year, as Daniel mentioned at the top of the show, is the 25th anniversary of James Dempsey and the Breakpoints. Oh, I forgot to take those slides out. Look over there in the corner. What is that thing over there? What? That is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Oh, it was nothing. So back in 2001 at Dub Dub, a young, terrified James Dempsey played his very first song. They're like, aw, he had hair. So, over the years, we're talking with some folks over the intermission that different songs have come in and out of the playlist, the set list, just because they get bumped out by newer technologies or what have you. But that very first song that I wrote, I just don't have the heart to pull it out of the set list. So we're going to do that song next. However, it's called the Fetch Spec song. It was written about a technology called the Enterprise Objects Framework. EOF, indeed, which... All right. Yeah, John, have you checked out our target audience? You're doing a William Shatner on me over there. Oh, now I've completely lost my train of thought. We're a family show, John. We're live streaming, for God's sake. All right. Chant again, please, and I'll get my train of thought back. EOF. Thank you. So EOF, you might not know, but one of the main proponents back in the day was a gentleman named Craig Federighi, who you may have heard of. So anyway, I did this song, and even though EOF is no longer a thing, the concepts in this song have remained very constant over time. The concepts remain the same, only the names have changed. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in for the Fetch Spec song, go into the subtitles. Let's go. We got core data subtitles, but let's do the Swift data subtitles. And let's do it. Go on back. Does anybody have a DVD player anymore? No.
I was gonna put in like the subtitle thing on Apple TV, that UI, but I spent all week making that slider. No, I really did. What would make it good anyway? All right, so we're gonna do the Fetch Spec song with Swift data subtitles. Well, here the fetch specification specifies those objects you want to fetch as its name implies. With the fetch spec, baby, you can stipulate those objects you want to fetch and manipulate. EOs, well, whenever you fetch, you're gonna get some of those. EOs, you know the database rows wrapped in OO clothes. Said that fetch spec, it helps you specify those objects you want to fetch should the need arise. A fetch spec, it helps you stipulate those objects you want to fetch and then iterate over each object in the array. Yeah, over each object you want to display. Yeah. Well, I said, what kind of objects are they gonna be? Well, you gotta specify the entity, the criteria for what you desire. Gonna wrap that all up into a qualifier. Don't forget about the sort order rings. Determine the order of objects the fetch spec will bring. Perplexed. It's just an object, the editing context. Well, that editing context, it is your pal. You can think of it like any old corral. EOs, you get back an array of the ones that you chose. EOs, you make a change, the editing context it knows. Well, that fetch spec, it helps you specify those objects you want to fetch, as its name implies. Fetch spec, it helps you stipulate those objects you want to fetch and manipulate. Well, the fetch specification specifies those objects you want to fetch, should the need arise. Fetch spec, it helps you stipulate those objects you want to fetch and manipulate. Well, this was a little song about EOF. I hope you get the gist. It's a framework that helps your objects persist. It helps your objects persist. The OPSI version was missed. EOF never made it to Swift. It makes your objects persist. So first, I want to thank you all for coming out today. For all of you who have donated or purchased merch, thank you for supporting Techtonica. Give yourselves a round of applause. So we're going to let the band have a little break so I can demonstrate to you why I need a band. So, I think it was coming around 5 years ago that I wrote this song. It doesn't explain a technical topic, but for me, this song is really about, well, you'll know in a moment, but it's particularly dedicated to all of the Breakpoints, all of the folks on stage tonight and all of the folks that have performed with me over the years, but especially the folks here tonight. Let's hear it for the Breakpoints. And this is a little song called Future Proof. Let me just make sure I got it. All right. My, how we try to use the latest API, trying to keep your code base from being too outdated. Move away from everything that's been deprecated. Then one day, oh my God, I'm gonna start this over. Take two, my apologies. Ooh. My, how, that's it, right? My, how we try to use the latest API, trying to keep your code base from being too outdated. Move away from everything that's been deprecated. And then one day you know you'll stumble on the truth. Ain't nothing future-proof. Ain't nothing future-proof. My, how they fly, watching the years go by, keeping up with all the changes since you first got started. Even the sum of your dreams are now long departed. One day you'll see your life from the other side of youth. Ain't nobody future-proof. Ain't nobody future-proof. Technologies will come and go like passing seasons. Get too attached, you feel it when they fall. But keep in mind that people are the fundamental reasons why we're even writing code at all. My spirit's high, thinking about you and I. Might have met you long ago, might have met you lately. I just wanted you to know I appreciate you greatly. Friendships made along the way never grow long in the tooth. Ain't nothing more future-proof. Ain't nothing more future-proof. Thanks for coming along, singing a song and helping my dreams come true. Thanks for sharing the load, reviewing my code and helping my dreams come true. Thanks for lending a hand, playing with the band and helping my dreams come true. Friendships made along the way never grow long in the tooth. Ain't nothing more future-proof. Friendships made along the way never grow long in the tooth. Ain't nothing more future-proof. And I will also say during my time at Apple, I learned a lot about Apple events from Chris Espinoza. I did. And I mean like the things that Apple's behind Apple scripts, not like going to things that Apple put on. I have a feeling we have an oldie coming up. A true oldie. Who here loves manual memory management? I didn't say remembers. I said loves. That was quite the response. So this is one of the earliest songs that I did write. It's in the style of like a 1950s oldie. Little did I know that it would become literal oldie. It's called Hold Me, Use Me, Release Me. Hold me, use me, then release me. Hold me, use me, then release me. Hold me, use me, then release me. If you are locking it, you must dispose of it. And if you should copy, then release so your code is not sloppy. Do I have to explain? If you explicitly retain, then release me. Oh, release me. Yeah, release me. Oh, oh, oh. Hold me. Use me. Then release me. Hold me. Use me. Then release me. Hold me. Use me. Then release me. Darling, I haven't heard from you in such a long, long time. We used to have so much fun together. Something strange happened. I think some memory got corrupted. I think somebody needs to turn NS Zombies on. I think I over-released. I certainly didn't over-retain. Let's hear some saxophone solos. Such a long, long time. Why, we used to have a lot of fun together. Perhaps you no longer approve of my methods. But darling, I've been Just waiting to get a call from you. If you don't want me anymore, please, darling, just let me know, let me go, and release me. Yeah, release me. Oh, release me. Oh, oh, oh. Hold me, use me, then release me. Hold me, use me, then release me. Hold me, use me. Thank you. So how's everybody doing tonight? Has it been a good dub for you all? Shades of snow leopard, huh? So the next song we'd like to do is a heartfelt song. We're bringing out the string section. The song's called Relationships. Thinking about relationships, they can make your life easier, but they can drive you crazy. It all depends on your skill in building relationships. The key in a relationship is something shared in common. You need that key to join entities in relationships. choose to join to one, or you can join to many. Polyamory's alright with these relationships. Thinking about relationships. Well, they can get you what you want, get you where you're going. Connections show it's all you know with relationships. For example, got a brother who's got a lover, who's got a nice little restaurant. In this venue, they've got a menu, then you choose the things you want. Follow the relationship, follow the relationship, follow the relationship. Got a sister's got a mister's, got a place up in Tahoe. In the season, borrow the keys and pack up your skis. Come on, let's go. Follow the relationship, follow the relationship, follow the relationship. Say yeah. Thinking about relationships. I call to you and think you're there, but I am mistaken. Although I call, it's just my faulted relationships. Thinking about, yeah, those relationships. They can make your life easier, but they can drive you crazy. So take the time to build sublime relationships. Thank you. And we had an unexpected appearance by the Breakpoint dancers. They haven't been around for a couple, but shows they're back. All right. Well, first of all, thank you all for coming out. Has everybody had a good time tonight? So we have one more song to sing for you all, and we need everybody up on stage for this one. And Serenity gets to play the Swift Doolally. And we also have, who else do we have up here? Oh, we have banjo. Well, we have everybody. But I think, is Scott Perry up here? Scott Perry is joining us on stage for this song. All righty. So this is a sing-along. If you've been to a show before, you've definitely heard this song before. Oh, yes. Also joining us is Ken Case. Is Shloka Kinney. Excellent. So it's a song about the history of memory management in the Apple frameworks, which of course lends itself to Hawaiian. So I'd like to do this last song for you now. What? What happened?
Nothing. I'm just Ken Kasich. I'm sorry.
Me no wanna make a lot of leaky coal. Me no wanna make a lot of leaky coal.
causing some objects to drift. We don't wanna make a lot of leaking. I wanna mock running high, auto releasing was wide. We don't wanna make a lot of leaking. I popped and pulled off the stack to get my memory back. We don't wanna make a lot of leaking. Oh, everybody sing along. By Techtonica. A big round of applause for Techtonica and the work that they do. Sing along, we don't wanna make a lot of leaking. One more time. Take a bow, Breakpoints.
One more song. Because I did forget to mention a couple of very important people that we needed to thank. And for years, of course, the members of the band have been the Breakpoints, or if somebody performs with us off and on, a conditional Breakpoints. But there are a lot of people also who don't play an instrument, they don't sing, they don't do slide advanced keyboard, but they're integral to the success of our shows, including taking photos, working the live stream, Adam Tao. And working front of house and the merch table and coordinating everything, Liz Marley. So what do we call these folks? Well, a name was suggested to me just a few nights ago, and I've been kicking myself that it's been 25 years and I never thought of it. These are the symbolic breakpoints. So a giant round of applause for all the breakpoints and symbolic breakpoints. So very long ago was somebody we all know. Up on the stage he was the king, showing what the future just might bring. But his time with us has passed, but the memories still last. Those magic words that he'd let ring when he'd say just one more thing, one more thing, one more thing. We love to see just one more thing, one more thing, one more thing. Wish he could show us one more thing. But those days are now behind. Look to the future, you'll still find so many good things happening, so many dreams left to take wing. So tonight we play our show. No, it's almost time to go. We all really want to sing and play for you just one more thing. One more thing. We're gonna play just one more. attention on this stage, please.
Dempsey.
What's
James Dempsey.
Thank you. Have a lovely night, everyone. And that's about it. We got